Nearly every industry is using artificial intelligence in one way or another to improve business outcomes. AI holds great promise as new and exciting applications are discovered. But there is a catch. There aren't enough trained AI engineers capable of carrying out the work. Sameer Maskey is a professor of AI at Columbia University and founder of Fuse Machines. So Sameer, let's just start with the shortage. Why do we have such a significant supply and demand issue when it comes to AI talent?
The requirement on the number of engineers from the AI perspective is in millions, and what you have is a couple 100,000. So some say it's 300, 200,000, some say it's 700,000. But what's required is multiple millions of numbers of engineers who know AI and who can build AI products, build algorithms, implement algorithms, and so forth. So that's the general numbers that's out there talking about shortage. What you can see is AI, the foundations of AI is a lot of machine learning. So a lot of the AI products that get built these days, they are built using machine learning algorithms. And machine learning is a lot of math. It's a lot of probability, statistics, calculus, linear algebra, and so forth. And unlike learning new programming language like Python, which you can sort of pick up in a couple of months, at least the basic versions of it, there's no shortcut of learning math, right? And especially in undergrad computer science, especially it has been the case that a lot of focus is in programming, algorithms, and so forth, but less so on math. It's starting to change as there's more and more computer science students who want to learn AI, and they realize there's a lot of math that you need to know before you start doing machine learning. So there's this catch up across the whole globe around all the computer science engineers on the knowledge and math to be able to do machine learning. And I think that's part of the reason there's this lack of talent on machine learning engineering, because they need to know math, a lot of math.
Okay, so Sameer, what do you think is the answer here? So how do we get more people trained in this special field?
There are a couple of things that can be done and is being done as well. So from the education perspective, for example, Columbia has started Data Science Institute, where the mix of programming, math, and applications to build AI products is being trained to a lot of students. And more universities who are opening these data science programs and Masters of Data Science and so forth. So one of the things that can be done and is being done is having more and more of these data science and AI programs with this very specific focus on training engineers, our students on these. The other portion that we are starting to see is these sort of mini programs where it might not be like a 2-year master's program, but a 1-year program to sort of do hyper-focused courses on machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, natural language processing, just focused on these courses for them to learn AI. So these kind of mix of full-on master's programs on data science, these probably 1-year programs on educational programs for training the talent up would be good to create more talent to build more AI applications.
Okay, and Sameer, AI engineers can make a really nice living while working in a really exciting field. So are the students that you teach, do they seem really enthusiastic about their futures?
Students are super excited about learning AI because they see a lot of opportunity right now. And as you pointed out, there's tremendous growth. There was a PwC report recently where the AI contribution to our GDP is going to be in trillions of dollars over the next decade and so forth. So everybody can see that pretty much every company is starting to think about either how to build something with AI or how to apply AI in their products or how to use AI to improve internal processes and so forth. So to do any of this, you need this skill set. And everybody also knows there's not enough engineers. So the demand for AI engineers is through the roof. And because of this supply and demand not matching, the engineers are also getting paid quite a bit. And so the students, they see their fellow students making quite a bit of money on salaries, after they get trained up in AI. So everybody's really excited to, I want to learn more machine learning and I want to get into the workforce and build AI products. So they're super excited.
Good, that's great to hear. So last question here, Sameer. At Fuse Machines, you guys feel that the answer to the talent shortage is through democratizing AI training. So talk a little bit about why you're looking to the underserved communities.
There's quite a bit of talent in underserved communities in the US and around the world who may not have gotten the right kind of exposure or right kind of experience or right kind of learning environment even to really flourish. And we are very keen on finding those talent in like poor counties in the US, poor cities in the US, in the inner cities of the US, and underserved communities around the world, from developing world and so forth, and really find these gems of the talent and give them an opportunity to learn AI with the right kind of framework, right kind of learning tool, and right kind of teachers to enable them to get to a point where they're equally good as other engineers from the best schools. Uh, and if we do that, then I think we'll be able to scale faster on being able to train engineers in the volumes that we require.
Sameer, we thank you for talking with us today. You certainly offer an interesting solution to what's becoming a real issue in the tech world. If you'd like to learn more about AI, click on Tech Republic and ZDNet. Thanks for watching.